Ever notice how some people are weirdly obsessed with bringing you down? Like you're minding your business, sipping your coffee, living your life, and suddenly, you're the villain in someone else's movie? This message isn't for everyone. But if you've been lied on, isolated, and watched your name dragged through mud, you're going to feel this one deep in your bones. They didn't just dislike you. They targeted you deliberately. They wanted to crush your spirit, to ruin your reputation, to make you the punchline in rooms you've never stepped foot in. And let's be honest, it worked for a while. They had people convinced. Friends backed away. Doors that were once wide open slammed shut. You ever look around and wonder, what did I even do to deserve this? That's the wild part. You didn't have to do anything. They just didn't like the light you carried. Your energy intimidated them. Your silence exposed them. And your peace, unshakable, that made them uncomfortable. They started a full-on smear campaign. It wasn't just rumors. It was warfare. The goal was isolation, shame. They painted you as unstable, untrustworthy, or even dangerous. And they did it so convincingly that people who once stood beside you started stepping back like you were radioactive. Some folks didn't even ask for your side of the story. They just ran with the loudest voice. And it hurt, didn't it? Seeing people you once trusted now whispering about you. Opportunities dried up, connections disappeared, and you were left wondering how the truth could be so irrelevant in a world full of assumptions. Here's the twist they didn't see coming. Their hate made you famous. Yup, they gave you free publicity. They were so busy talking about you, obsessing over you, and dragging your name, that your name started to circulate. People got curious. Who is this person they keep talking about? But then, something started to crack. Their story began changing every week, a new version of the truth. And people noticed. The narrative wasn't adding up. Inconsistencies popped up. Lies got tangled in other lies. And guess what? The same crowd that once believed them started asking questions. Why go so hard against someone who never responded? Why so much effort to destroy someone who's been silent? That's when people started realizing your silence wasn't guilt. It was grace. It was you choosing not to step into the mud with them. You were focused, healing, minding your own business. And while they were performing, you were transforming, quietly. No announcements, no dramatic posts, just growth. Real, undeniable growth. Your name didn't just survive the gossip, it thrived in spite of it. You became the example. You became the one people started looking up to. Not because you fought back, but because you rose above it. Now the same people who once questioned you are watching you, admiring how you carried yourself through the fire. The very attempt to bury you ended up becoming your billboard. Their gossip traveled far, but your integrity traveled further. You didn't clap back. You didn't need to. Your character did all the speaking for you. And slowly, people came back around. Some with apologies, some in silent admiration, and some in complete shock. What they meant for harm became your elevation. And it's kind of poetic, right? That the storm they sent to destroy you ended up watering the seeds of your greatness. That their obsession became your acceleration. So let this be your confirmation. You don't have to defend yourself every time you're attacked. Sometimes the truth reveals itself in time. And when it does, the same people who believe the lie will witness the light. They thought isolating you would break you, but it taught you focus. They thought bad-mouthing you would end you, but it built your endurance. They thought taking things from you would leave you empty, but it showed you that your real power didn't come from people. It came from within. And if you're still here, watching this video to the end, I want you to know you are not forgotten. Your name still has value. Your purpose is still intact. And your story? It's just getting interesting. So next time someone comes for you without a cause, remember this. You don't have to match their chaos. Let them talk. Let them plot. Just keep being who you are. Authentic, solid, unshaken. Because every time they mention your name, they're adding fuel to your rise. Every time they gossip, they unknowingly extend your reach. And every time they try to throw dirt on you, they're just planting your next level. You didn't just survive the attack, you flipped it, and now you're unstoppable. Because nothing they did worked, not a single thing. You're still standing, still winning, still rising. So here's to you, the one who turned hate into harvest, the one who didn't fold, the one who took the long road and made it look easy. Keep building, keep growing. The best revenge is success with peace. And if nobody else told you today, I'm proud of you. You made it through what most would have crumbled under, and somehow you made it look like grace. This isn't the end, it's the beginning. Let's go. And now repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, today I come to you not with a heart craving revenge, but with a spirit longing for direction. I don't want to waste my energy chasing payback. I want clarity. Replace the confusion that clouds my mind with divine understanding. Where lies once circulated, let your truth rise in strength and power. Help me move forward in grace, with a heart free from bitterness and a soul focused on what's ahead, not what's behind. Shield me, Lord, from the unseen intentions of those who smile in front of me but plot behind closed doors. Surround me with your divine protection. Let their energy bounce off the armor of peace I now wear. May no word, no rumor, no shade penetrate the spiritual covering you've placed over me. Make my path untouchable by harm and clear of chaos, lit only by your presence. When I cannot see the reason for the setbacks or understand the delays, remind me to trust you anyway. Remind me that every detour holds hidden lessons, every no is a redirection, and every loss is laced with wisdom that will reveal itself in time. Teach me to rest even in uncertainty, knowing your plans are never wasted, even when mine fall apart. God, I ask you to heal the empty places left by betrayal, the voids in my heart, my trust, my circle. Fill them with connections that are true. Bring people into my life who walk with integrity, who mean what they say, and honor what they commit to. Let honesty and mutual respect be the foundation of every new relationship you allow into my life. Give me the wisdom to hold my tongue when my silence says more than any argument ever could. Let my restraint be a sign of maturity, not weakness. Allow my character to speak volumes, my actions to echo louder than any defense I could make. When others choose to misunderstand me, let my quiet progress be the only explanation needed. Renew my confidence, Lord, not the kind that needs applause, but the kind rooted in knowing who I am in you. Help me remember that I am not defined by what others think or say. I'm not here to meet their expectations. I'm here to walk in alignment with purpose. Remind me that walking alone sometimes is part of the divine path to greatness. For everything I lost along the way, be it opportunity, connection, or time, I trust that you are a God of restoration. And if the old doors are shut for good, then bring better ones. Replace what I lost with what was always meant for me. What is mine will find me, and what is not will pass me by, and I find peace in that truth. Release me, Lord, from the weight of needing validation from people committed to misunderstanding me. Help me not to beg for clarity from those who are determined to twist the truth. Let me walk free from the burden of others' opinions and rest in the freedom of knowing who I am in you. Let peace be my portion, not just surface-level quiet, but deep, unshakable peace that remains even when the noise tries to return. Let progress be the evidence that speaks for me, proof that I kept going, I kept healing, I kept rising. May the next chapter of my life be so full of purpose that it drowns out every rumor, every doubt, and every whisper meant to hold me back. And lastly, thank you. Thank you for the growth I didn't ask for but clearly needed, for the protection I didn't always see but always had, for turning pain into strength and heartbreak into clarity. You've taken what was meant to break me and used it to rebuild me into something stronger. I see it now, and I trust you with what's still unfolding. Amen. If this message hit you deep, if you've lived it, survived it, and rose through it, don't leave without subscribing. This space is for people like you. People who rise in silence, evolve in private, and shine anyway. Tap that subscribe button, drop a comment, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this today.